In a small town, there lived one child. He was not born into wealth, nor did he have the privileges that others around him enjoyed. His father earned a little as a laborer, and his mother stitched clothes to support the family. Every day was a struggle for survival. Yet, inside this child's heart burned a fire that poverty could not extinguish. He carried a dream, not a small one, but a very big dream. While other children longed for toys, games, or treats, this child dreamed of becoming an engineer, of building bridges that would connect villages and cities, of creating something lasting that could change lives. When he shared his dream, people laughed. Neighbors shook their heads. Friends mocked him. Even teachers doubted him. "You? An engineer? You don't even have money for books," they said. But every night, when the town was asleep, he would climb to the rooftop of his tiny house, gaze at the stars, and whisper to himself, "My dream is bigger than my problems." School life was filled with difficulties. His uniform was worn out, his shoes torn, and many times he could not pay the fees. Classmates teased him. Some teachers scolded him. Yet he always sat in the front row, determined to absorb every word. When he had no notebooks, he wrote on scraps of paper. When he could not afford tutors, he studied under the glow of a street lamp, copying lessons from borrowed books. Hunger often distracted him. Sleep often pulled him down, but his dream pushed him to continue. One day, a science fair was announced in the town. Students from wealthy schools arrived with polished projects and expensive equipment. The child had no money for materials, but he refused to give up. He searched junkyards, collected broken wires, scrap wood, and old batteries. From those discarded pieces, he built a small bridge with a pulley system that could lift light weights. His project looked simple compared to the others, and some laughed at it. But when the judges asked him to explain, he spoke with passion and clarity. "Dreams don't need expensive tools," he told them. "They need imagination, effort, and persistence." The judges were impressed, and despite the humble appearance of his work, he won first prize. For him, it was not just a medal. It was proof that his dream had meaning. But life did not suddenly become easier. His father's health began to decline, and the child had to work part-time in a mechanic shop. Grease covered his hands. His body was tired, and the long hours left him drained. Yet, when night came, he washed his hands, sat with his books, and studied. There were nights when he wanted to give up, nights when exhaustion crushed him, but each time he remembered the bridge he had built from scraps. If he could create something from nothing, then surely...